recording. Cool. This is the Science Fiction Rating System preview show. The show where we preview 3 films that get put into the list that will rank every science fiction film from 1 to infinity. My name is Sam Draper and I am joined as ever by Chris Redding.
As ever, I'm here.
And Alex Humphrey.
I'm here.
How is everyone this evening?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, good. Are you have you got a beer going, or what? What's your situation?
I've got a Jack Daniels and Coke.
Oh,
yeah.
You should have you should have had a Jim Beam and Coke in a celebration of last week with The Thing, because it's
That's
like a
true.
Jim Beam advert, isn't it? He drinks so much Jim Beam in that film.
Yeah. Well, no, The Thing was last week, Alex. I'm not.
I know. I said last week in celebration of last week.
Oh, right,
That's what
okay,
I said. Yeah.
Have you got a beer, Chris? Got your ice in there?
I've emptied it. I'm going to get another one soon. So.
Right, okay. Alex, are you dry?
I know. I'm dry. I haven't got a beer. I'm quite hot as well. I don't have a pen. I can't score this quiz.
Air.
You have to keep it in
You're
my
on UK Air.
I'm on UK Air.
UK Air.
I'm gonna have to score this quiz in my mind. That's gonna be hard.
Shall I? I'll keep a note for you.
Oh, I don't know. Is Chris gonna be alright with that?
Have you not got a computer in front of you or something?
Yeah, okay. I can use the computer. You're right, but I'm always worried about that.
Computers can do
right,
that.
I will use the message. Yeah, right. I'm gonna use.
So you press the Apple
Discord.
key and you type text edit.
Yeah.
All right.
And then get it to read out the score for us.
Yeah.
Oh god, that would be.
Sam has 4
Yeah.
points.
Yeah.
God, that would be great. No, I can't do that. But yeah.
So the quiz is about books, Stephen King books, because we're doing book adaptations this week. 3 films that started their life as novels. As is the case with these sorts of films, we've already done loads of films that started their life as novels, but yeah. So it's not much of a link, really, is it? But never mind.
It's Stephen King's fault for not writing enough good science fiction. Although I would say Under the Dome was a really good science fiction TV series.
Yes. Yes, because the Dark Tower's coming out. So if that had been out a bit earlier, we could have done that, couldn't we? That'd have been the third one. But it didn't, and it wasn't. So we've got 3 films, not all written by Stephen King. But our first film is... how many questions have you got, Alex, for your quiz?
1, 2, 3, 4, and a tiebreaker.
Right, so
5.
let's have the first question before we get into it.
Right, so this question is the only one I think that Sam has a bit of an upper hand on.
Okay.
Because he's read the books. But Stephen King's Dark Tower is an epic series, and now a Hollywood movie, which King has described as his magnum opus. But how many pages in total do the 8 main books run to? I think Chris should go first.
Yeah,
because
Chris
that's
can go
only
first.
fair.
How many pages are normally in a book?
Well, depends what kind of book you read.
Books can go... I'll tell you this much. The shortest book in this series is the first book. That's about 300 pages. The longest book is about 1,200 pages.
And it's 8 books.
Okay, so on that basis, I'll go for... oh, fuck. I can't even add it up. Something like... six carry the 4 4,000.
4,000, you say, right?
Oh, wow.
Okay. Right.
I think he's got that almost right, hasn't he?
Sam, what are you going for?
I think it's 4,200. Like exactly, I think.
Oh, it's 4,250. Oh,
still closer.
Yeah, that's
Good
the only
guess,
one.
though, Chris. Very good.
That was
maths
very
there.
good. That was a very good.
Well,
guess,
you gave
Chris.
me the numbers, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but well
Sort
done.
of.
Well done.
I mean, they are
Sam.
like they do vary in size.
I'm good at making educated guesses.
Oh well.
You know, well,
Well, you can have a few
uneducated
more of them.
guesses,
Don't
do you know
worry.
what I mean?
That's pretty much what this quiz will be.
Yeah.
Before we move on, if anyone at home is thinking about reading The Dark Tower, don't bother. Like
Oh.
it's
I thought
it's
you
good.
enjoyed it.
I enjoyed the first 3 books though, but then you slog through thousands and thousands of pages for the most disappointing ending of all time. So it's just not worth your time, basically.
Okay.
It's all right. I mean, it's good to say you read it, but
Wait
and if
until
you ever
you
get in a quiz about how many pages are involved, you know what the total is. But
get the
other than
audio
that-
book.
But you said the film's not supposed to be up to much, so
No, I've read quite a bit about the film, and basically it sounds like an absolute train wreck. But,
oh dear.
but anyway, talking of train wrecks,
What a great segue.
yeah. Stephen King had another book adapted, in 1992, and that was The Lawnmower Man. starring Pierce Brosnan and directed by Brett Leonard, who went on to do Highlander: The Source.
Oh God.
T-Rex: Back to the Cretaceous. Virtuosity, which I think is a computer game, isn't it? I'm sure that's a... it's a film. Denzel Washington film, yeah.
That sounds familiar, that one.
Yeah. The Lawnmower Man. It was originally titled Stephen King's The Lawnmower Man, and Stephen King sued to have his name taken off it because of how bad it was, and he succeeded, I believe. So anyway, a synopsis after those little words of warning. Enjoy this one. There's a doctor. His name is Lawrence Angelo, and he works for the government trying to make artificial intelligence and enhancing intelligence. And he does it on monkeys and things like that. And then he's got this Lawnmower Man who is very sensitively portrayed as being perhaps slightly mentally backwards, and decides to improve his intelligence by putting him in this virtual reality machine and stimulating his brain and creating the alter ego of Job. All is well until it isn't, when it all goes a bit pear-shaped, when Job gets ideas too big for his virtual brain. Have you both seen this film?
Yes. I think I saw it at the cinema when it came out. I think I have a feeling.
I've not seen it.
Oh, man.
You're in for a treat.
Whoa, yeah.
I've seen the Rick and Morty version of it.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, it's good. Makes his dog intelligent.
Oh, right. Have either of you played the game?
Oh, no. What was that like? Was it terrible?
Completely awful as well, yeah.
Oh, okay. What was it? Like a shoot 'em up or a...
It's a mowing
I think
game.
It was a mowing game. If I remember correctly, it was different things. The one on the PC
simulator.
It was like a very early 3D thing. I think it was like you're watching videos and like running around inside a thing. It was terrible.
Oh, God.
And I think it was a platformer on the SNES.
Sounds great.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, let's watch the trailer, shall we?
From the imagination of Stephen King comes the story of a man
Joe, come on, boy, let's go. Grass is waiting for you.
with the mind of a child.
Yeah, Cybo Man. He came to see me.
Cybo Man. Comics, right?
Yeah, Cybo Man.
And a doctor
Virtual reality holds a key to the evolution of the human mind.
with a vision of the future.
I have a game in my house that you might like to play. Would you like that?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, God.
Yeah, see, I guess that you're right in a way because that isn't shown on telly, probably because they just have so many complaints
That
about...
just wouldn't be legal. That
It's almost like
early
in,
90s graphics is going to get really tedious to watch, isn't it?
It's like in... Have you seen Tropic Thunder?
Yeah.
You know,
they do a piss take
the
of that,
fake
don't they?
film. Yeah, it's almost like that, isn't it? Like what you get an Oscar for is playing that kind of role. Like it's a bit. But then that was
Well, Forrest Gump, I guess, was a nice portrayal of it.
Yeah.
It's going to be
Slightly
bad,
more nuanced than the Lawnmower.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, it's going to be bad.
It's going to be really bad, but probably not as bad as Ender's Game. So there is.
Oh,
Got to get it in there.
Yeah, the Rick and Morty one's quite good because he goes away with it. He puts a thing on the dog to make it intelligent so it can do all the chores for the parents, and then it just gets super intelligent. It's got like this mechanical body, and then all the dogs take over the humans, and then he comes back and the planet's just taken over by dogs. But and he just goes up to the girl because he's had his balls chopped off the dog. He goes, "Summer, where are my balls, Summer?"
There's a good community piss take of it as well, where they buy a virtual reality.
Yes, talk about that.
Like an office based. Yeah, it's like an office system, but it's all in virtual reality. That is really funny. That's worth watching.
It's really crap, isn't it? That graphics, them 90s graphics.
I don't know, even particularly impressive for the time. To be honest,
They must have thought they had like another Tron on their hands or something.
Yeah, I mean, I think I remember it being a big deal that the game looked like those graphics,
Right.
because it does. It's like, but you can see why, can't you? Because the graphics are terrible. So,
Guess it was advanced for the time, I guess. But if you consider when we were in the world of Jurassic Park now,
Yeah, it's the same year, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Well, it'll be entertaining, if nothing else. And also, it'll make my quote next week very easy, because it's a very quotable film.
Yeah.
Lots of talk of a cyber Christ and things like that.
You can't do an impression of a...
I'm sure he's not going to do that.
No.
Are you ready for another question?
Do it.
Okay. So, Stephen King was hit by a van by a man looking at his dog in the van rather than where he was going. And he had multiple huge injuries, terrible injuries. They thought they were going to have to cut his leg off, but they didn't. They stabilised it. But how much did King's lawyers and 2 others purchase Smith's van, the guy that hit him, how much for, reportedly to prevent it from appearing on eBay?
So it's got to be in the time of eBay.
Yeah. Well, it was in 1999.
99 happened, yeah.
So how much did the lawyers buy the van that hit Stephen King just so that stopping it from appearing on eBay to be sold to people who were that obsessed with Stephen King? Sam gets to go first.
This is in the book on writing.
Yes.
So I've actually read this as well, but I can't really remember. I'll say, $5,000.
$5,000.
That's
okay.
quite low, I think.
It's quite early eBay, isn't it? 99. It's quite not much internet stuff, guys. There.
But remember, they're buying it to stop it going on eBay. They're just buying this guy's van to prevent it going on eBay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay.
Do you want to have another go?
No, I'm fine. I'll stick with $5,000.
Okay, I'll say 50 grand.
50 grand.
Yeah.
It was $1,500.
Fucking hell.
Bloody
And
hell.
the van was later crushed at a junkyard, much to King's disappointment as he fantasised about smashing it up. So, not as much as he thought.
That's really cheap.
Yeah. But I guess it was
Not
just a
that
guy's
important,
van.
really, is it? Yeah.
It
Stephen
was just
King.
a bloke's... Yeah.
It's not Christopher Reeve, it's Stephen King.
But I wonder how much it would have sold for on eBay. That's what's interesting, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it also the resale value, I bet now it'd go for a fortune, wouldn't it? Because as time passes and those sorts of things are more in vogue, aren't they?
Bit of his blood on the front of it, mate.
Someone's got... Did you see on the
A
news?
finger.
Someone's got Princess Diana's car. She was in.
really?
Are they?
Oh, God. Yeah,
And
see, that's the
they
kind
want
of
to put
thing
it.
that happens.
They want to put it on display somewhere.
Weird.
No, that's weird. People are weird.
People are weird. Talking of weird people, but that's not much of a link. Will Smith is in the film. Well, he's a Scientologist, isn't he? So he's weird. Yeah, that does work.
Okay.
Is he a Scientologist? I didn't know that.
Yeah, he is. Yeah. They all are. That's the sad truth about Hollywood. They all are, isn't it? You start looking. Don't start digging. Don't start scratching that itch.
Paul Haggis isn't. He left.
He did. Yeah. Anyway, I Am Legend, a film directed by Francis Lawrence, from a book by I can't remember his by. I've read it as
Richard
well.
Matheson.
Richard Matheson. Thank you. Alex, you doing this synopsis for
Yes,
this one?
this is me.
Cool. Yeah.
I've really tried with this one, Chris. I hope I get a better rating than last time. Okay, right. Starring Will Smith as US Army virologist Robert Neville and Abby Ancona as his dog Sam, I Am Legend takes place in a post-apocalyptic world where a genetically engineered virus created to cure cancer has in fact decimated the human population, turning those left into vampire-like mutants called Dark Seekers. Remaining unaffected, Robert and Sam hunt for survivors while fighting for their survival amidst the ruins of New York, never knowing if they are indeed the last ones left alive on the face of the planet. And it's the third cinematic adaptation of the 1954 novel of the same name by Richard Matheson.
Chris, what do you think of that?
Was that okay?
Yeah,
Tried quite hard.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah,
I got the dogs' names in there. I thought you'd like that.
yeah. I think that's a 7 out of 10. I guess.
Good, okay. Going up.
It's better than
Better
that's
than
good, it's
RoboCop.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, I'm guessing we've all seen this film.
Yes,
Yeah.
long time ago though.
Pretty yawn.
Yeah, I saw it a long time ago. All right, no spoilers.
Oh, okay.
Have I
You
read
should,
the book?
you should bleep us if we ever do like a review
Okay, I'll bleep
section
that.
of in this.
We'll have
Yeah.
a science fiction noise over the top.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have I read the book?
No, is it good?
Don't read
it's-
books.
It's all right. I'll bleep this bit as well. It's a lot better than the film.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's not very long either. It's quite a short
I
book.
think the film is.
Yes.
Have you seen Amiga? Has anyone seen Amiga Man? I haven't seen that.
I don't think I have. No.
That's the Charlton Heston version, isn't it?
Yeah. No, I haven't seen that. All right. Let's watch the trailer.
Let's do it.
We're seeing mutations. cannibalistic hunger.
Typical human behavior is now entirely absent.
Do you remember the twist?
Yeah, because there's different endings, isn't there?
Oh, yeah.
There's a couple of
endings.
Yeah.
What was a twist?
It's a good twist. Well, I won't tell you because you can see it in the film. There's a good. Actually, it might only be in the book. The twist I'm thinking of. Perhaps it's not in the film.
No, I'm convinced that there were a couple of made a couple of endings to this, and there's different endings to this film because of that. Yeah,
I think you're right.
Best not to talk about it though.
Yes, let's move on.
Question.
Before we do that, is anyone else really familiar with that trailer? I feel like I've seen that loads of times. It
was a very standard trailer, wasn't it?
I don't know, but that specifically that. I wonder if I got a DVD or something that I had to watch it before I watch the film or something.
Is it before Ghostbusters or?
No, it's no spoilers.
The thing is, there's a lot of stuff which all look the same, like the Day After Tomorrow and all that sort of shit.
Well, all the buildings exploding and all that. Yeah,
I suppose. Yeah. Anyway, so next question.
In 1988, there was a Carrie musical opening in Stratford-upon-Avon and then transferring to Broadway later that year, costing more than $7 million after 16 previews. How many shows did the Broadway version run for?
It's Chris going first, isn't he?
Yeah.
5.
Okay. Sam?
I'm going to say 1.
1.
Yeah.
You both guessed it right, although Chris is bang on. It is 5 performances, guaranteeing its place in theatre history as one of the most expensive disasters of all time. So it was a complete flop.
I nearly said 6 because I thought one day might have a matinee as well.
No, yeah. But 7 million on... I mean, that's 16 plus 5. Yeah, that's... Yeah,
I'd love to see that.
Yeah, I wonder what the songs were.
I'd also love to see that Spider-Man one, that went...
God,
did.
Yeah.
That went away really fast.
Yeah, no, I'd have liked to have seen that. Yeah. No, I bet that was terrible.
Yeah.
But that cost so much because of all the stupid effects, didn't it?
Yes.
And the costumes and stuff, yeah.
Didn't someone die in the making of it as well? Someone fell off one of the ropes, didn't they? Something
God.
one of the... Yeah.
Hung themselves, I think.
Yes, possibly, yeah.
Right.
Right, so that leaves one more film.
One more question. Chris has got to pull it back.
Should we do the question now?
Yeah?
Yeah, it's the question now.
So, in 1973, King's first novel, Carrie, was accepted by publishing house Doubleday. King had thrown an earlier draft of the novel in the trash after becoming discouraged in the process of writing a teenage girl with psychic powers, but his wife retrieved the manuscript and encouraged him to finish it. King's paperback rights later earned $400,000, but how much was his advance to write the book?
This is also in that on writing book. But again, I can't remember details. I'm going to say $800.
$800, right.
Yeah.
Chris?
You're asking it's relevant to the amount he earned from it, right?
I'm just trying to trick you, but yeah. No, I just, well, his advance was more than what he earned. Or he earned more than his advance was, or...
So he had to give some back?
Well, no, you didn't have to give any back, but yeah.
Right,
no. Just say a number.
Just give me a fucking answer.
You said 800.
800 quid, that's what you said.
$800.
$800 US, but yes.
I'd say $2,500.
It was $2,500.
Oh.
Stick that in your pipe.
He's pulled it back. So do you want the tiebreaker?
Did you get 3 on, spot on there, Chris?
Probably.
You got 2 spot on,
I told you, I'm a good educated guesser.
Bloody hell.
Well, the next one's not on Wikipedia, so if someone's looking at Wikipedia, they're not going to get this one.
No, I swear to God, I'm not on it.
Okay, let's tiebreaker it.
You want the tiebreaker now?
Do it.
Okay. According to Stephen King's official website, how many theatrical release movies have been made?
Steve ST.
www. Yeah.
Don't tell him what it is.
No.
Sorry,
how
what was
many
the question?
how many theatrically released movies have been made of his works up to and including Dark Tower?
31.
You counting TV stuff?
No, theatrically
films.
released movies.
31.
31, says Chris. He's already in there.
35.
It's 39. Oh,
Yes.
Sam got it. And there's also It, 2 parts to It, 1922 and Hearts all coming on. So there's 4 more basically coming by this year or next year.
It's mad, isn't it? And
So
think how many
that is-
TV shows there've been as well.
Well, yeah, this is just theatrically released films. That's not that's not even counting kind of straight TV movies, which is tons more.
Yeah.
Because there's loads of things that were kind of adapted TV movies. But yeah. Well done, Sam, but it was close.
Thank you. It was close.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah,
What's
thanks,
the
Alex.
What's the last film?
What is the last film? It's, we chose... Chris wasn't around when we picked these things, but we chose this for him because this book was written by Michael Crichton, who, of course, made Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park. And this is called The Andromeda Strain, directed by Robert Wise from 1971. Chris, have you got us a synopsis for this?
Yeah, I have actually, yeah.
Well prepared?
Yeah, well...
It's while he was on Wikipedia looking at those Stephen King answers.
Yeah, I mean, just off, from memory...
Yeah.
I think it's a chilling tale about a US research satellite carrying a deadly extraterrestrial microscopic organism that crashes into a small town in Arizona. And a group of top scientists are hurriedly assembled to bid to identify and contain the lethal stowaway based on a novel by Michael Crichton.
That sounds good.
Good to see that you're doing the prep like Alex. It's good that you're doing like a prepared synopsis.
Yeah, I get bloody rated on these. Anyway.
Okay. Has anyone ever seen The Andromeda Strain?
No.
No.
Have you read the book, Sam?
I haven't read the book.
I've been too busy watching Jurassic Park.
Fair enough.
Jurassic Park.
That's my answer for pretty much everything I haven't,
isn't it?
I haven't done.
have you just don't read books at all?
I don't like. I've never.
You read Jurassic Park.
I've never developed the software to.
You read The Martian.
Read a novel, and the Martian is slightly different because it's quite techie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Have you read Universal by Brian Cox?
No, I haven't. I've read one of his
minute.
books, though, and I only got like 10 pages in. It just went absolutely fucking complicated, and I.
Universal's got loads of lovely diagrams in it.
Yeah,
Nice.
I sound like a right thicko, but I just read like history books and stuff.
Well, that's not thick.
Just different. Anyway, let's get back to the actual thing at hand, and that is watching the trailer for The Andromeda Strain.
Okay.
I'm a doctor.
Where am I?
A special laboratory in Nevada. We brought you here. You're sick.
In a true biological crisis, which our exploration of space could bring about, the present lunar receiving laboratory might prove inadequate. I therefore urge the establishment of a facility to deal specifically with an extraterrestrial form of life.
Seems to me, General, Dr. Stone put one over on you. In fact, he made us all think his wildfire lab could handle any contamination from outer space.
Isolate and identify.
Oh, that's good. Oh, I'm looking forward to that now.
It's just funny how this is like 9 years earlier than things like Flash Gordon, and it's just
it's weird, isn't it?
fuck. You just
It's that post 2001 bubble, isn't it? Though,
Yeah.
like you get a lot.
Have
of
you seen
good
that
hard
film?
Sci-fi.
I think it's on YouTube where it like shows a few frames of a sci-fi film for every year going through from the 50s.
I haven't seen that.
And it's so it 2001 sticks out as like so ahead of its time because it shows like a film before and it looked like models, and then it shows that, and then it goes to film, and like the next like 10 years afterwards look like shit.
Yeah. Yeah. I have to look at that. Sounds good. So looking forward to that one.
Yeah, that looks good. Yeah. This is a bit of a weird week, but I'm sure
It is
we'll
a
get
weird
through
week. Yeah, we were sort of scraping around for a. No, actually, it's next week, isn't it? We're scraping around for a plan, weren't we?
it. Well, yeah, but we've got some better film. Anyway, we can't go that far.
Yes,
ahead.
no, let's not get ahead of ourselves. So
But anyway.
that's it for this week. Those are our 3 trailers. Get watching those films. Get ready to rate them next week. Let us know what you think about them. Mail at sciencefictionratingsystem.com.
So I'll do the
Comment,
quiz
like,
for the next
subscribe.
one.
Yes.
Do you like our
It's all about the
Facebook
quiz,
page yet,
Sam.
Chris?
Just
Oh yeah, Chris, you haven't liked our Facebook page, have you?
Oh,
No.
for God's sake.
oh fuck! Oh, I'll do that now.
Thanks. Committed to the cause.
Yeah.
Right. Well, that's it. We're off. we'll see you in a week's time. For now, I'm Sam Draper.
I'm Chris Redding.
And I'm Alex Humphrey. Bye.
And 1 week you'll get it right. Good night.